we're gonna go ahead and just dive right in, right? This first Remette here is gonna be a budget one. We'll go ahead and take a look. Do we have a hint? Yes, no. This one's gonna be the Camel. It's a new model. It's gonna be in green here, so let's take a look. We got the Remette Rhino, was one of their most popular budget models for a long time. This one here is the Camel. We'll take a look. Wiping cloth in the box right there, and you know, that's pretty much it, right? Pretty forward unboxing, if you would. And then we've got the Camel here. All right, let's break it down here. We got exposed liner, sandwich construction, 2 standoffs back there. We've got green G10 on this one. I'm sure there's different colors available for different options. Opening hole here for deployment as well, and a back flipper that is nice and jimped. Deep pocket carry clip, and it's also reversible on the other side for lefties. Should be a good recipe here for a folding budget knife. And well, bam, right there is the deployment. Bada bing, bada boom. What are we looking at here, guys? We're looking at a sheep's foot blade. It's got a black coat on it. Do we know the steel? Steel anywhere? Yes, no. It doesn't say in the box, so future me double check. One thing is for sure though, it is pretty clean on the billboarding department, right? So you got the very nice, tastefully done Remette logo here in the pivot, and that is a captive pivot, right? T8 on the other side, and then no markings or anything on the blade at all. Flat grind on a sheep's foot blade, right? This is going to be pretty good for utility cuts and drug cuts, right? A very great utilitarian blade. I am going to give it a nice little wipe here, right? Just to get some of these oils removed and whatnot. And then I'm going to have you guys take a closer look. I know you guys like for me to set it down. Like, Miguel, don't fidget around with the knife too much, fam. I got you, right? I know you guys want to take a closer look there, right? Check it out right here from this profile. There we go. I mean, look at this. Look where they hid. Look where they hit the D2. That is hilarious, right? D2 steel, the way they hit that on there. I mean, I got to give them kudos, right? Going the extra mile to keep the billboarding pretty clean. I definitely give them credit for that. Now, you know, the ergos on this thing are going to be pretty amazing. Look at this. We can forward choke on it for more control of the blade. We got good jimping here, nice jimping zone there. We can hammer grip back here, right? With, again, my average size hands. We're able to get a full purchase, full grip, full 4-finger grip. We do have a plunge lock, button lock, and that button does protrude out quite a bit there. However, it is actually not in the finger path, so that's good. Even on the left hand, I guess the only way for me to be anywhere close to the button will be the forward choke with my left hand. And even so, I guess, okay, it has to travel down quite a bit in order for it to disengage. So I would have to like try to disengage it on myself. And even then, like, I'm still not able to disengage it, right? I'm being intentional about being a dummy and disengaging it on myself. Like, I have to go so far down just to be able to disengage it. It's very unlikely. Now, what did I say? I'm not sure if I said plunge lock, button lock earlier, but ladies and gentlemen, this is a button-operated liner lock. Love to see it, right? By now, a lot of companies are implementing liner locks that are at the top with a button, so very similar to kind of like a compression lock from Spyderco, but with a button instead. Kizer and Vosteed have been doing pretty good with that. Remette has also been doing pretty nicely with that. They tend to also do it on the premium end, where they do a button operated frame lock sometimes, where you can also disengage the knife, very similar to here. Check this out. This is a liner. You could actually disengage the knife as a liner. Wow. Okay. I mean, this just took the experience with this knife to a whole other level, ladies and gentlemen. We can see the engagement here, right? About maybe like a 15-20% engagement. And decent access to the liner here, right? Pushing down and to the left, easy to disengage. So we have at least 2 methods of disengaging this knife. Then we have the Spidey flick with the opening hole. We can thumb deploy as well. And then we got that back flipper. So, I mean, needless to say, it's going to be a very fidgety EDC knife for sure. And I do like the ability to be able to disengage it as a liner lock. That is pretty sweet. I wish more and more button-operated liner locks did that, right? I got 2 right here on the table, just for reference. This is the new Kizer Drop Bear. It is also a button-operated liner lock, but it does not have that ability to disengage as a liner. So that's always nice. Same deal here with the new Porcupine G10 version, right? It is a button-operated liner lock, but it does not have the ability to, you know, disengage it as a liner. So that's just my personal preference. That's just something that I can appreciate on a knife like this one here offers. Not that it's a deal breaker or anything. Not that this is a superior method to lock a knife or anything like that. I'm just saying, given the option, right, I would rather have this implementation here where I can either disengage with the liner or with the button itself. That's just my take. Other than that, again, ergo's pretty good. Pocket clip, nice and comfortable. Solid 9.5 out of 10 there. It is reversible for lefties, so kudos on that. Got a little bar right here for my lanyard people. Clean lanyard solution. And just one body screw, right? It is the T8. All the hardware on the pocket clip is T8. Same thing with the filler tab. I mean, there's just a lot going on here. There's quite a lot to like on the new Camel. I'm digging the design quite a bit. What do you guys think about it? Absolutely let me know. Let's definitely talk about the Camel in the comment section. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Either this one or this one. Peace.